We're back. Gotta turn on that light. So yesterday after stream, I was a bit frustrated with Cakewalk. Actually, I think I got frustrated with Cakewalk on Tuesday. Can't remember. But anyways, it sort of drove me to start poking around with some other options for free and or cheap DAWs, and Reaper came up. I don't know that much about Reaper, but yesterday I started poking around with it, and it's sweet. I dig it. I definitely dig it a lot more than I was feeling Cakewalk. The difference, and this is something I need to sort of, I guess, do more research, but Reaper has a 60-day trial that is the full program. And what I've heard lots of people say is that trial doesn't actually end. I don't know if that's like a similar to like WinRAR or something. But yeah, you can just keep using it. For non-commercial use, they asked for $60 for the program, which seems very reasonable to me compared to the cost of other DAWs. And then the full-on version is, I think, a couple $100, which is getting closer to what other DAWs are. But I don't know. It just so far has run pretty smoothly, and a mixture of my research and then me messing around with it. I guess one of the sort of downsides, or one of the sort of cons, is there can be like an overwhelming number of options, which can sort of be a positive as well, because it just sort of allows you to do things how you want. It's less restrictive, and so I feel like you probably develop a workflow that works best for you, and that makes sense for what you're trying to create, and you can sort of customize it to work best for that. I want to poke around with it more today, but to start, I also downloaded lots of free VSTs, because although it does have some integrated stuff, none of it's like that great. So I was just sort of basically shopping around looking for different stuff. And it's now all sort of popping up in here. I poked through a bunch of different stuff, and I only sort of scratched the surface with most of them. I was looking at a list of like top free VSTs, and sort of going through the list, downloading a bunch of different things. I'll probably go back through and delete some that I was not as crazy about, but there are some that are pretty sweet, particularly for like teaching synthesis and sound design. I was liking this one, the Charlatan. It's pretty simple, straightforward. Oops. Yeah, it's 2 oscillators, filter, LFO, your amp envelope, and then the mod envelope, which oftentimes you're going to be having the mod envelope affecting the filter, but you can also have it you can choose to have like the LFO effective filter instead. It is fairly simple. Like, you can't make that complex of sounds, but the sounds that you make sound pretty reasonable, and it's laid out in a simple, easy to understand sort of form. Yeah, that being said, there are several Reason devices that sorry, I don't know why I always yawn so much when I start streaming. I swear I wasn't yawning for several hours before this. But what I was gonna say was there are several Reason devices like Thor that I would prefer over this, even for like teaching. But if I was to teach in Reaper, this was seeming like a I don't know. It's simple and easy to sort of see and explain. There's no like second page or mod matrix or something. It's all right here. Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess the mod envelope also can affect the pitch. But it's fairly limited. Like, you can see that envelope and LFO are, what is it? INV? Inverted. Got it. You can have envelope or LFO effect filter, or envelope and or I guess not and or envelope or LFO effect pitch. If you want to like pew pew pews. I guess I can turn stuff on. It does have poly, but yeah, if I was to do the pitch, interesting. I mean, it's pretty simple, but it sounds clean. I don't know. I was digging it. Cool. Yeah, that's just with a single oscillator. I guess one of the sort of unique things. The envelope and LFO can also affect this shape parameter, at least on oscillator 1. This shape parameter is an interesting way to distort more simple waveforms. So this is closer to a triangle wave. And as I turn this up, it's essentially moving this peak to the right, I believe, and making it more like a sawtooth wave. Yeah. Let's see what that sounds like compared to a sawtooth wave over here. Very similar. It's essentially a sawtooth wave. So it's sort of like a, at least on this triangle wave, this is like a wave table going between triangle and sawtooth. Like, it's actually different, but it sounds similar. And then with the square wave, this would be pulse width. Yeah, simple but interesting. Okay. Going to close that out. See some of the other stuff that we got. Oh, actually, before I move on, there were some interesting effects as well. Oscilloscope. Oscilloscopes are sweet. So you can see how it is like a sawtooth wave, and it turns back into a triangle wave. So it's a little bit different than just pulse width. There's also an interesting phase element. So what if I anyways, oscilloscope's cool. Some of the other instruments that I downloaded that I liked, what the other VSTs. The Viking, I'll probably have to mess around with more. There was a couple of these that, like, this is very similar to what a hardware synth would look like, which is, I think, has some value. I just personally don't like the layout that much. It's not like super engaging to me, and as a result, I feel like it's also probably not going to be super engaging to someone learning. It's a little bit like, I don't know. It's not laid out in the clearest way, in my opinion. Okay, close that. But it's not bad. There was a couple of Grace was a sampler. Oh. Huh. I'll try and open that up in weird. I'm gonna try opening it one more time in Reason, but it was working fine in Reaper yesterday. I haven't actually used it in Reason yet. Oh, okay. Now it's just working. But anyways, this is sort of similar to Grain in Reason. you load samples in. New program. Import. That's not what I wanted. Load program? Is that? I'm sort of confused as to why it uses the word program. I sort of forget how I loaded in a sample last time. Did I like drag and drop something on it? I can't remember. I mean, dragging and dropping works. New key group. Interesting. So can I have multiple samples in here? I don't want to replace sample. This is not something that I have full comprehension of. What is this? Not sure what this is. I'm starting to mess with things I didn't mess with last time. As far as the tuning goes, I don't know if there's an auto like detect. So I'm just tuning by ear right now. And then this mod matrix seems to work sort of similarly to I've only messed around with massive a little bit, but how you like can visually see how so this is the amp envelope. I probably want to use like the mod envelope, and I can have the mod envelope effect. Just tune. The other thing that's sort of cool about this is how it visually shows you the envelope on this screen when you're messing around with it. So yeah, it was pretty interesting. Does have a lot of similar functionality to Grain. It might be because I've used Grain a lot more, but I definitely still prefer Grain. It's just nice that there's a free option for non-Reason users. What else do we have? Grace was cool. What else? Oh, Alter Ego was sort of funny. I don't fully understand this, but you like load voice banks in, and they like give them personalities. So like Bones is like this male voice, and you can type in what you want to say, like I don't know why. So I thought of that's from why am I blanking on the name? Bravest Warriors.
Don't hit me. 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 Don't hit me.
So you can like play words. So you can write lyrics and like use it as your vocalist, which is sort of weird. And there's lots of messing around with the voice.
Don't hit me. 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 Don't hit me.
Um,
Don't hit me. 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 Why does this sound so freaky? 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 Why does this sound so
It's weird. I don't know what this is.
Why does this sound so freaky? Why does this sound so freaky? Why does this sound so freaky? Why does this sound freaky? Why does this sound so 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 freaky? Why does this sound freaky? Why does this sound so freaky? Why does this sound so freaky? Why does this sound so freaky?
It's just like a reverb.
Why does this sound so freaky? Why does this sound so freaky? Why does this sound freaky? Why does this sound so freaky? Why does this sound so freaky? Why?
Yeah, it's a weird one. I don't know exactly how I would use it, but it's an interesting tool. Okay, what else do we get? Oh yeah, there was a bunch of things by Soka Labs. They have lots of sort of emulators for different game systems, mainly like Nintendo, to be able to make sort of chiptune music. But yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. Sort of interesting. I think this one was supposed to be like a Game Boy. Wah, 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 wah. I'm trying to remember which one was the. I have to open a couple. another specific one that I wanted to try. Oh. Yeah, this was like it has all sorts of funky stuff in it. Pitch, jump amount 1. Frequency slide. Hmm. Make all sorts of interesting sound effects. That was not the one that I was looking for, though. Sid. Maybe it was this one, because it just had like the most sort of options. And this is like a bit more interesting than just using a normal synth, because these waveforms do seem a bit distorted. Like that line is a bit curved. It's not like a straight saw. fun to mess around with. Sid. Okay, Sid. SFX. And then Papu. I think those are my favorite from them. But just check out the rest of these before we move along. This one's very simple. Huh. I don't know what the deal is with this one, to be honest. What else do we get? Tone generator. That actually can be useful. I don't have any actual tone generators. I always just use a synth. A. Interesting. Good tool. Not really an instrument, but what is this? Weird sort of formanty thing. It's fun. Effects here as well. I think most of this stuff is huge gain. The limiter was interesting. I used the oscilloscope earlier. Spectrum analyzer was nothing special. Just got vocal doubler, which I've been meaning to actually test out. Let's see if I can open something with some vocals in it. Let's see. I have vocals on this track. Just taking a sec to open. Okay, so these are the vocals that we have.
All work and no play. I gotta battle the beast. The sun sets in the east.
Let's try the doubler. Might take a while to open. Most of the isotope stuff takes a while to open. Seems fairly CPU intensive. See if it's worth it.
These days. A distant high of the future of you and I as we unglue our eyes. Well, look at my sailing plans. They're passing by the window that faces the yard. We play cards. I always lose and I always feel like a winner. I left them where the timing's not right. Who am I to decide I'm there?
This is like, I don't know how I feel about it, because it's sort of similar to
Between the lines of my books I can read that our stories will meet in time.
it's sort of similar to when you do like a Haas effect on vocals. I'll have to mess around with that more later. What else? I should probably just click through a couple of these that I didn't bring up yet. And I just don't really remember. Oh, this was like an FM synth. I don't fully understand FM, or I don't understand it that well. So I don't know how valuable this is to me. Something I could definitely learn more. Yeah, like I don't have a very good understanding of how does the routing down here work. Oh, you just move through algorithms. I understand the concept of like carrier and like essentially you're using lots of different sort of sine waves affecting other sine waves at different amounts and rates to create complex sounds. But I don't understand it that well. So there's 6 things happening. One is going out. 2 is affecting 1. I don't get how the shape of this changes. I'm just gonna start doing a bunch of random stuff until something happens. And I can try and make sense of it, I guess. Let's see. Man. I don't really know what's going on here. Yeah, I do not understand this. Well, that's that. Moving on. PG8X. Oh, this was supposed to be good Juno. don't completely understand this modes thing. DCO mode. 1 up, 1 down, 2 up, 2 down. That's something I'll have to do some research on. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. So this is like choosing what envelope is affecting these. So this is like the envelope amounts, and this is what envelope is affecting. So this is the first envelope, inverse of the first envelope, second envelope, inverse of the second envelope. That makes sense. And yeah, same thing for controlling the different parameters. PG8X. Let me just confirm. PG. What is this trying to be a? JX8P. Come on. Oh, yeah. The Roland JX8P. How much do they go for? Chunk of change. Okay. I am going to be right back. Gotta do a pit stop. Yeah, let me go ahead and just put a waiting song on. I'll be right back. back. Sorry that takes so long. Yeah, we're just checking out the PG8X. Let's check out what else we have. Grace we did. I don't remember what this one was. I think this one was also for sort of chiptune music. It's weird how these envelopes are like upside down. Huh. The snare. Why is it so quiet? Huh. Interesting sort of sound design tool. Not super intuitive, but sort of interesting. Let's see what else we got. Alter Ego, we went over. What was this one? Oh, yeah. This is another one that I think could be helpful for teaching sound design, because they break each element of a synth down into its own sort of category. So there's like the oscillator section, up to 3 oscillators. You have choice of different sort of waveforms. pulse width. You have triangle and sawtooth. What else? No sine wave, but that's not the end of the world. You can sort of get sine-like things using filters. Envelopes. I mean, this is the volume envelope. Envelope 2 and 3, I'm pretty sure are things that you can use to modify the filters. Yeah, looks like that's what this is. So turn on this filter. Yeah, okay. So then we can have filter 2 affect it. Or envelope 2 is what I meant. And then this is the amount that affects it. Okay. Effects. Delay, chorus, lo-fi. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. It has a bunch of different sort of stuff to mess around with, and it's laid out in a fairly simple and relatively intuitive way. But yeah, it's like nothing that special. I think it's more of a learning tool than like a very useful synth. And yeah, I mean, as a learning tool, I'd probably use it. But yeah, I don't know. The look is fine, but I feel like the look could be a little bit nicer, more appealing, I guess is what I meant. It is a free VST though, so there's no real complaints. So there's also Cheese Machine, which I wasn't crazy about. It's a little too cheesy to me. Like I was looking through the presets a bit. I generally prefer things that I can like really do the sound design myself, and it seems like there's only like so much I could really mess with. It just sounds sort of medium. Let's see. There was one other one that I didn't open up because I wasn't crazy about. Oh, the this is not really a thing. It's basically just presets, just a bunch of different presets. No real control over what is happening. Yeah, another kind of thing that I'm interested in. Boom, boom. Okay. I'm gonna open up Reaper now, and we're gonna poke around in it a little bit. Okay. Some water. So I simplified the look of it, and I like how it just, I didn't have to like save that, it just automatically kept it that way. Mixer section. One thing that's sort of weird to me is just like where some things are. Like I'm used to BPM being like up or like over on the left side, sort of. I don't know if that's something that I can customize. Okay. But yeah, I definitely like it better than Cakewalk, at least for electronic music. It's much easier to sort of drop things in and adjust things quickly, chop things up. Let me go ahead. Do I remember? Yeah, there we go. The media browser. So we're gonna want to adjust the length of this, and just by holding Alt, sort of similar to Reason. You can time stretch things. Wherever you have selected, you can loop, which is sort of interesting. Control allows you to copy, again just like Reason. That's nice. I also like seeing this where it has the auto crossfade between two parts. I mean, I would use it for drums less often, but it's quite nice, especially like whenever I do sort of ambient sound stuff. And I want to like have the ambient sounds continue playing. Just being able to drag it on top of the other one and not have to like go in and do the crossfading myself. Let's see. Ambient. Let's do nature. Wind. water. Okay, so just to better illustrate what I was trying to say is, with ambient sounds, you're like not, your ears aren't directly paying attention to it. But if I had it loop where it fades out, that would be somewhat noticeable, as opposed to having this crossfaded. It's a more seamless way to connect, particularly ambient stuff, and make it extend your background sounds without it cutting. So that's nice. Seems super easy to manipulate as well. Cool. Might try and do a 30-minute challenge here in Reaper just to get more comfortable with it. My knowledge of the devices is fairly limited, but that's okay. We'll just sort of make do with what we got. Okay. So, yeah, let me just bring up a timer and we'll get to it. Uh-oh. That sucks. Somehow I was just cleaning out some stuff recently, and I must have I think I cleared out my downloads folder. I must have not remembered to move the virtual timer program out of the downloads folder. Shoot. Dang, I had that all set up nicely. Pre-timer apps Windows. Come on. Sorry, I guess we can use just that temporary timer. I'll do this later. 30-minute timer. That's not what I wanted. Oops. That's what I wanted. Okay. We'll just do that for now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oops. Okay. Whatever. We're going. Okay. So bring up that media browser again. Probably going to just start with a synth. I'm sort of feeling the SF8X, I think. Nope, that wasn't it. Oh, this is the PG8X. Here we go. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Let's try like 70, 74. And we'll have our click on. Hopefully our click is loud enough. Is there? And I want like a lead in. 4. Oh. Why did that change? Where's quantize? Grid. Okay. Does that sound? Man, I'm not fast at moving around this right now. I'm gonna try and re-record, see if I can do a better take. Okay, and I need to correct this. I'm gonna need one measure. So this is very stretched. How do I cut this? I'm just confusing myself now. Oops. Okay. There's so many buttons that I'm used to pressing that do not do what I am trying to do. Like, how do I like make a selection? I don't want to write notes in. I don't want those notes. Am I on like a specific tool? Like, why do I have a pencil? I don't want a pencil. I want to select. Okay, selecting. Then can I like post this here? Okay, now I don't want to select that. I want to move this note. Where's the sustain pedal information stored? Is that like sustain pedal? Nope. I just want to get rid of the sustain pedal. Okay, I'm going to try to record one more time. This time I'm going to try and avoid using the sustain pedal. Okay. And see if we can just take these. So how do I bump these over just like a little bit? Oh, I think I bumped those over. Okay. Just like navigating around is so frustrating. Like it's weird to me. I want to like scroll up and down here, but when I try and scroll up and down using the mouse wheel, it like it zooms in and zooms out horizontally, which isn't very intuitive to me. Like how do I? This is just zoom. This is just like squishes it when I hold control and scroll. How do I move like that? I'm not sure. I'll take it. Yeah, this is a mess. That duplicate obviously didn't work very well because this length is not correct. Now that should work fine. Okay, let's put a simple reverb on this. Let's see how easy I can do drum production. Take off that tempo, the metronome. We'll make the loop shorter so we can zoom in further. Why why did it make that ridiculously tiny? But like, why though? What's happening? I'm not sure why it did that. Yo, how's it going? I'm poking around with Reaper. Just mainly because I've been interested in learning a DAW that is free so that I can more easily teach people music production that are just interested in messing around and haven't invested in a DAW. Primarily like kids. I don't get why it like auto loops. No, I don't like that. And man, is it challenging. Yeah, Reaper is there's a 60-day trial that I've been told continues to work after 60 days. That is the complete software and not there's no like downside to the trial. And the full version, if you want it for non-commercial use, is $60. So it's, even if you do pay money, it's fairly reasonable. Commercial use, I think, is like a couple hundred, but yeah. Not crazy about any of those sounds. I feel like I feel majorly handicapped when I'm trying to make sounds in a DAW that I don't know. Yeah, there's lots of aspects of it that I really like, and there's lots of things that I have been able to just translate from Reason, like what I was just doing right there, the sort of control click drag to duplicate things, is an example. And I was trying Cakewalk a bit last week, and I was liking it a lot less. And after like sort of doing some research, it seems like most people agree that Cakewalk just isn't very good for electronic music. Okay. I want to maybe can I turn off the like there's sometimes where I do like this auto crossfade, but like when I'm doing drum sequencing and stuff like this, I don't. Like if I want like a doubled up kick here, sort of annoying having to like drag that shorter. It's not that big of a deal, but yeah, this is a 3-minute challenge, and you can see I have 8 minutes left, and this is how much I've gotten. I guess one of the advantages, and some people brought it up as a gripe with Reaper, is it's very versatile. Like you can do pretty much anything, and that it can be a bit intimidating for that reason. Why I selected all of that. Oh, is it because of this selection window? Weird. Okay. But what I was trying to say was, you have lots of options. Like it's you can drop pretty much any file type into any track, and it's like fine. It doesn't care. You can like drop MP3s into the same tracks as FLAC files, in the same, like, I'm not talking like projects, but like the same track. You can drop anything. You can drop MIDI into a track that has audio in it. I don't know. It's interesting. But developing a workflow that works for me in this is something that I'm trying to develop. Yeah, no, it's definitely weird. Like, I don't necessarily know why you would do that, but it can be useful for like when you're bouncing stuff. You can like have the MIDI version and the audio version of the same thing right next to each other, so that like you're bouncing your MIDI notes to audio, and then you're like tweaking with it, and then you realize that, oh shoot, I want to tweak this sound a bit more before messing with it as audio, and you still have the MIDI right there for it in the same track. I don't know. That's the first idea that came off the top of my head. I feel like there's other good examples too. But the other thing that the beginning of this stream was all about, I downloaded tons of different VSTs, free VSTs, and I was just sort of checking out different options. And yeah, only some of them I sort of understand. But this is Grace is one that it's basically grain, and it's free, which is sort of cool. I still prefer grain because I think it's a little bit more easy to use and intuitive. But that might be me coming from a Reason background, so I'm already used to that sort of workflow. Yeah, that's only like the instruments. There's a lot of effects and stuff that I downloaded as well. But what's also weird about this that I'm not sure about is you can have multiple tracks armed and it sends MIDI to multiple tracks, so like that it was triggering my other synth. Oh, this has a like lo-fi filter. That's sort of cool. I have 3 minutes. I have no time, so I'm just gonna record something down. But the modifiers are sort of interesting. You can like have a mod envelope that like affects the sample rate just by like clicking around the outside of it, and so now this mod envelope is connected to this knob, and it like shows you how the filter looks up there, which is sort of nice. Oops. Now I'm accidentally adding things to this modifier. Yeah, see, I don't want that. But it's cool. Let's try just record something down really quick. I definitely don't have the workflow for like record something, go, next track, record something, go. Definitely challenging. Wait, why did it not? I guess that's only when the metronome's enabled. Okay. Okay. I'm still getting used to how to like move around in these different windows. Why can't I see the MIDI notes I just did? Okay, there we go. Oh, I think this is a different take. Like, I think there's 2 takes on top of each other. Okay, I want to move this over a little bit. Like that. One thing that's sort of funny, I have 15 seconds left, not enough time to do anything, is you can move this playhead. and any audio files, it will like play as you're reversing or going forward. Okay, timer's done. It's like, I don't know the value of that. I think that's more useful for if you're doing video related stuff, because then you can like sync up visual stuff with like specific transients. You like, because you can just drop video files into here as well. I don't know if I have any video files around that I can I could just get a pass stream, I guess. So I'm just dropping a 2-hour video clip in here. Just to see. I mean, 2-hour video clips probably a bit extreme, but I don't really have any shorter videos on hand. Okay, I get rid of this metronome. So let's view video. So yeah, I can like edit video and like score things very easily, and I can like sort of drag this around to get like specific drum hits to hit on specific visual cues. Man, I'm still getting a hang of how to like navigate around all this. No, a little bit more than, yeah, anyways. Sort of cool. That's something that people have been asking for in Reason forever, is the ability to like support video, because people want to and like to score with Reason, but the fact that you can't like have video files in Reason by default makes it harder to do that, or you have to like jump through some hoops to do it. Anyways, I'm just trying to get a feel for Reaper. There's a group, there's this nonprofit in Portland where I live called Saturday Academy, and I've been thinking about doing some music production lessons through this thing. Basically, it's because of COVID, it's all sort of digital lessons anyways, and I was just talking to my friend who works there, and I think electronic music production could be good. It's focused on sort of kids, sort of learning different skills that like sort of after school program kind of thing. But that's part of the reason. I don't know why I started playing that when I was talking. What I was trying to say was that's why I've been trying to learn Reaper and look at a bunch of free options, because it's a non-profit and it's focusing on sort of underserved youth, and so financial free or inexpensive things are the best option for them. But yeah, just checking it out. Gonna Reason's still my baby, and I feel like I could teach basic synthesis stuff better with Reason just because of how it's sort of visually set up. But like the cheapest version, even like educational or buying in a bundle for like a school, is still a bit more expensive than they really can afford. So just getting a feel for it. Yeah, I think I'm going to get back into doing tutorials again as well. I used to do lots of Reason tutorials, and want to get back to doing Reason tutorials, but then as I learn Reaper, maybe I'll do some Reaper videos, or at least synthesis tutorials. Yeah, but it's particularly strange or challenging going back and forth like in the same day between two DAWs, because there are so many things that I do that I'm not like consciously thinking about doing. Like in Reason, I'm so used to selecting different tools using QWERTY. Like Q is like right tool. I actually can't remember offhand. It's something that I don't think about, but like switching between the different tools, between cutting and like writing notes, and yeah. I mean, I don't know if you ever have seen any of my Reason tutorials. I definitely should get back to it, but because I still have people sort of commenting on my videos and telling me to keep it up. I just haven't done a video in a while. But yeah, I used to do tutorials a lot. I remember when I first started out doing tutorials, Propellerhead, well, when they were called Propellerhead, now they're Reason Studios, tweeted out one of my videos, which was sweet. But yeah, I'm getting sidetracked. So that was 30-minute challenge. Honestly, this is better than what I was able to do in Cakewalk in 30 minutes. And this is my first 30-minute challenge in Reaper. So I think that says something. I think it's big having some commands like control, click, drag, being able to copy clips. That's something that Cakewalk didn't do, and it was really sort of annoying, like having to figure out how to make that work. Something that I'm still struggling with Reaper though is just moving around, like different combinations of, so normal scrolling, like up and down on the scroll wheel, like stretches or expands. It does this. So like scrolling up on here zooms in horizontally, and scrolling down zooms in, or zooms out horizontally. And then if I want to like zoom in or zoom out vertically, I have to hold control and then do the click wheel. And then if I want to like move horizontally without zooming, I have to hold Alt and then scroll. And it's just different than Reason. Let me open up Reason. Nice, really quick. Today is the 30th. Well, it's the 30th here anyways. Does the slash doesn't like? Or is it okay? I mean, I guess I'm super used to using this thing to get around in Reason. That's like the main way for larger projects, how I move around. And the I think it's shift or is it control? Can't remember. And when you drag up and down on it, that's how you zoom in or zoom out horizontally. Maybe it's alt, I can't remember. It's crazy how much I do without like consciously thinking about what I'm doing. Yeah, it's shift. Holding shift and going up and down zooms in and out. And that's generally how I get around quickly in Reason. And then the scroll wheel is just, I think what seems most logical to me, which is it scrolls up and down. Scroll wheel, when you scroll up on it, it scrolls up. When you scroll down on it, it scrolls down. But for whatever reason in Reaper, scrolling up does this, and then scrolling down does this, and it just like messes up my brain. Yeah. But yeah, the hotkeys for these tools I use a ton in Reason, and in the Cakewalk, switching between tools like this, they use the F keys rather than QWERTY, and in Reaper, Q is quantize, and I'm so used to hitting Q to get back to my like normal sort of move stuff around tool, like non-pencil tool. What's it called actually? Selection tool.
Passing by the window that faces the yard, we play cards. I always listen, I always feel like a winner.
Yeah. Anyways, sort of losing steam for today. I might call it. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi though, Epilogue. I'll be back tomorrow for the Friday stream. Tomorrow the 31st, or yeah, tomorrow the 31st. But yeah, anyways, I'll be back tomorrow. Stop by then if you want to say hi again. And I guess I will see you next time I see you. You too. Enjoy your morning. Oh shoot, I should probably bring up Reason instead for an outro song.